Hey YouTube, take 55 of that little tiny etude. Just wanted to get it right. Today's video is not anything about this instrument. In fact, I want to do something I don't do very often, and I want to warn against buying a specific product. I don't think I've ever done this before, but in any case, here we go. ProTech Gig Bag. This is the bass trombone version. I know they make a tenor trombone version that's pretty much the same thing. And I think there might be two different levels of it. There's like a fancy one, and there's the cheap one, which is this. I think they're like 80 bucks new, and they're actually pretty cool. They have this giant accessory pocket on the side where you could probably put a trombone stand in, which would be neat. It's got a handle on this end, it's got a handle on this end, it's got a handle here. It's got mounts for straps, not backpack straps, but it has mounts for regular over-the-shoulder straps right here. It's also got two more little guys right here. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with those. The slide pocket, obviously, and then the main bell pocket. Don't buy these. It's a really, really awful gig bag. Like, I use gig bags daily. I have a very nice, super fine in, I don't think this is chocolate leather, but this is the kind of lighter leather color that I use for my main bass. I have a really old Giardinelli Reunion Blues style. I think this is like the O style gig bag. I've used this forever for tenor trombone, large and small. I think I've even used it for bass trombone a few times, single bass trombone. Those are really good gig bags. I've never, ever had an issue with my horns in those gig bags. However, I've had 3 bass trombone bells get crunched ever. Like in my whole history, I've had a zillion horns. I've had pretty good luck with keeping things intact. And I just found out, because I was keeping this horn in this bag just as storage, that my 50B2, that is a project instrument, got crunched in it. And literally all this case does is just sit in the corner. Every once in a while I'll pick it up very lightly and scoot it out of the way to get some other case out. And it got crunched. My other 2 instances of horns getting crunched were actually another 50B2 of all things. Pretty much just like this, except they had open wraps and some nice linkages. I borrowed it when I was in New York City with my undergrad jazz band and carried it all over the city, did a bunch of stuff. And when I took it back to the guy, he took it out of the case and the bell was creased and I had to pay for the repairs. And then, of course, I got this case with an Elkhart 62H in it, and the bell was completely crunched. That is 3 bells in the same case, obviously not the exact same case as the very first one, that have gotten crunched. I cannot recommend this product. Obviously, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy either one. But I would never even think about buying one now because 3 bells in a row, like every instrument I've ever put in one of these things, has been crunched. Like I said, I've used gig bags for a long time, never had any problems, except for this, the ProTech Gig Bag. I'm sure there's some model name. I don't really care. I'm never going to look it up. Don't put horns in that. Don't buy them. And I don't know what to do with this. Like, I think I'm keeping 3 slides in it right now because that's all I can really think to do with it. I don't want to throw it away because it is kind of nice, but it's going to crunch your bell. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's all I got. Sad that my bell got crunched. Bye-bye.